G'day everybody, Karen Lee from KAZZA'S Corner, the place to be to impact and improve your life. And I'm in my kitchen. However, I'm not planning on doing a crippled finger cook episode. Instead tonight, I'm planning on sharing with you something that is going to save you money. I'm sure that you love a bargain just like me. And sometimes when you go and look for a particular book or you're after a cookbook and you see the prices of them, you go, oh. Now look, I know we can all go online into Google, like I've got my little Google over there, and I can ask it for the recipes. But sometimes we like to actually touch and feel a book. So yesterday, I had a little venture down to our local KMART, and I was really surprised to find a series of hardcover books which have actually got an amazing array of recipes in them. Now, I'm not one that tends to use recipes or sort of stick to a recipe. What I do enjoy, though, is actually flicking through recipes to see what they should look like and having a look at some ingredients, and I work out how I can change that recipe so I can modify it for me because of my situation with these. Now, by doing that, it also enables me to share my recipes with someone else who has possibly got something that's hindering them from doing normal kitchen things or normal cutting, etc. So, for me, it's a way of sharing and to help others to get into the kitchen and maybe do something and prepare a meal, because there is nothing better for me than to prepare and share a meal with my family, friends, colleagues, you name it. I love doing it, and I love to offer food as a get together and enjoy it and have a glass of wine and have some food. Love it. So getting back to these books, these are a bargain. Okay, so they are a little series, and these are $5. I kid you not, $5 Australian dollars. They're hardcover. They've got 150 recipes in them, and I've gone through a whole collection of them, and I've got to tell you, the recipes are really good. Now, the one that I'm interested in the most right now is the slow cooker kitchen. And the reason that I'm interested in that is because I can adapt this so easily to a one-pot cooking situation, which means that if I've got pre-prepped food, I can simply add those ingredients, set it and forget it. Now, I always tend to sort of jiggle it around a bit and make it a little bit more interesting. But when you first want to trial something out, this is a great book. And in this day and age, we can set, forget, and come back and make your house smell beautiful. So there is a huge selection that they come in. $5. And every page has a picture. So we've got little chicken and pot pies. Now, you would put those in the oven to crisp up the pastry. However, there's many other recipes in here that you don't even need to have anything other than the one, the slow cooker. So there's a picture in every page, and that's a really nice book. They're easy recipes to follow. I mean, I'm really looking forward to testing out this plum jam, because I reckon that that's going to be delish. And there's also full page pictures as well. So slow cooked pork ribs for all the people that like pork. But there's also a whole recipe collection for the vegetarian. I mean, look, I've bought the gluten-free. I'm not gluten-free, but I do have friends that are gluten-free. The Baker's Kitchen, and this has got some great recipes in it. I'm not a big baker for sweets. What I do like to bake, though, is things that are savoury. So this has got some great recipes in it as well. Now, the Curry Kitchen. Immediately you think of Indian curries, dals. No. This has also got Balinese curries in it. It's also got nasi lemak. It's got Japanese curries in it. It's really quite fascinating what it has in it. And, of course, you've got your buttered chickens, which everybody loves. And then I found, which I thought was part of the series and another $5, is the easy keto. Now, I'm not a keto girl. However, I do like a lot of the recipes that are in keto. There's some ingredients in here that I have no idea what they are because I've never heard of them and I haven't done keto. However, it does give you the little glossary in the back and the index and tells you all about them. So look, I couldn't recommend these highly enough. These are beautiful books for $5. Easter's coming up. Rather than go and spend $15 on chocolates, go and buy a cookbook or two and put them in as a present. You can put a couple of little tiny eggs with it if you like. I think this would be a brilliant present for anybody. $5 doesn't buy you much, but I can assure you anybody that received one of these and put in it a nice little note that you bought it for them personally. As I said, there's a whole collection of them in there. There's bound to be one that you would enjoy. And the Easy Keto is very similar. Again, $5, and they've got a little series as well. So go out to KMART. I don't know if they're available in Target. I have no idea if they're available in the bookshop. All I know is that I found them in KMART, and for $5, I got a whole group of cookbooks, which, to be honest, the recipes in them are all worthwhile having a look at. I can change these recipes, and during the time while I can't actually do a creative cook because sometimes things happen with my hands and it's best for me not to be cooking, I can share this with you, and it'll enable you to get out there, go find a cookbook and have a look through it. Sit down with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or even a glass of wine. Plan out your next meal with someone, because I can assure you that if you sit down together and have a chat about some of the recipes that you'd like to create for a night's meal and involve the kids, involve, say, your husband, involve if you've got elderly parents that are living with you or anybody that, you can share this enjoyment with, and have a bit of fun with it. It's a miserable day here in Melbourne, and it doesn't matter. I've actually popped out to the movies today. I got a free ticket because I had enough points, and I went and enjoyed myself down there, and I've come back. I'm now going to sit down and go through a few more of these books to see what else I can create. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and seriously, get down to Kmart, get yourself a copy of one of these $5 books. They are really, really good. It's a whole series. They're a nice size. They sit in your hand, hardcover. They look good in the shelf. There's no excuse to pay $30 for a recipe book. You really don't need it. And if you need any advice on how you can adapt those recipes that are in here to the different cooking environments, I'm happy to do that for you. I have an older TM31 over there, and all of these books I'm able to utilize that with. It's been something I've had to do because I have a different way of being and needing to cook. So I adapt to it. And I can assure you that I am able to create some really yummy, yummy, delicious meals. Anyway, I thought I'll leave you with that. This is my live for Sunday night, so I have actually managed to do it. It might not be a cook, however, it's a bit of fun. And I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I've had a fantastic weekend. As always, I can choose it to be fantastic or I can choose it not to be. I choose mine to be wonderful, and I had some great time this weekend spending it with my beautiful little granddaughter, and I hope to spend some more time with you next week. So remember to share your smile with someone new or someone that you love, because that's something very small that you can do. It'll make you feel great and it'll make them feel wonderful too. Bye for now.